1 p.m. East African time here in Nairobi, Kenya. A very good afternoon to you as you join me here on TV47 at 1 with I, Sheilar Chelangat, as I get you informed on the latest at this hour. We begin where the government has reassured Kenyans that fuel supply across the country is stabilizing after a temporary disruption caused by a technical and administrative hitch. In a statement released by Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, the issue affected petroleum uptake by some oil marketing companies, leading to shortages in a few isolated filling stations. The ministry now confirms the problem has been resolved with fuel restocking already underway. Authorities say the country has adequate fuel reserves and normal supply is expected to be fully restored by the end of today, urging the public not to panic. Away from that and to matters education, Mount Kenya University has entered into a partnership with the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission aimed at strengthening integrity training among young people, using universities as key platforms for instilling ethical leadership and good governance. Speaking during the engagement, MKU founder and chairman Professor Simon Gisharu noted that the commission is increasingly being recognized for prevention-based approaches to corruption rather than punitive measures, and emphasized the importance of embedding integrity within Kenya's education system through the competency-based curriculum to nurture a responsible generation. The EACC delegation led by Vice Chairperson Dr. Monica Muiru highlighted the Kenya Integrity Leadership Forum as a strategic initiative targeting universities to reduce corruption tolerance among youth through dialogue, research and innovation. Both institutions agreed to collaborate on developing an integrity course at MKU and expanding outreach programs, including a public forum scheduled for June 2026, with the aim of extending the impact of integrity training beyond classrooms into broader society. And to matters health, barely weeks after irate Naivasha residents staged demonstrations outside the Level 4 hospital over poor services and mismanagement, the crisis persists. Patients remain stranded in the corridors for a third straight day, with operations at a standstill due to reported system failure that has left health seekers in despair. Our reporter Willie Dennis Njeru has the story.
Scenes captured by our undercover cameras Wednesday morning at the Naivasha Level 4 hospital paints a picture of confusion and despair. Stranded patients scattered with no clear information on why services had stalled.
Haya, hapa kama wewe ni mama mjamzito na unaenda kliniki ya kwanza, unaweka 1,100.
One frustrated man narrated his ordeal, saying he has been waiting for treatment for the past 3 days without success. Once a renowned facility serving the wider region and accident victims along the busy highway is now accused of poor management that has eroded its reputation.
Nimekaa hapa siku 3 nikingoja bill. Kila kungoja na ndio system imeanguka. Sasa jana ndio niliweza kulipa bill cash 30,000. Ilikuwa theater ako maternity. Sasa leo nimekuja kulipia SHA. Niko siku 3 nikitafuta kulipa SHA na system tunaambia imeanguka hata saa hii imesemekana imeanguka.
At the postnatal care unit, a clerk was seen instructing mothers to deposit money into hospital mobile accounts, many of them stranded for days seeking services. Efforts to get a response from the administration proved futile, When pressed on the system failure, the officials gave no clear explanation.
Ni uko Nakuru ndio hajatupe hiyo nini ya prompt. Ni uko Nakuru ndio imeharibika. Sasa hiyo prompt ndio ilikuwa. Sasa hizi hata sisi hadi yasha hakuna sahi.
Close to a month ago, angry residents staged demonstrations outside the hospital, lamenting poor services, dilapidated amenities, and mismanagement. Promises were made to address the issues, but little has changed.
Sasa hiyo sasa tena wananiambia niko na shida italipia, lakini nitatoa shilingi 6,000 juu. Ati niko na siku mbili kutoka mtoto azaliwe, niko na siku mbili sijamlipia. Kitambo nilipe sha, niko na siku mbili.
For TV47, I'm Willie Dennis Njero.
Thank you, Willie. And away from that, President William Ruto has welcomed the new United Nations Resident Coordinator, Dr. Gary Conil, to Kenya at State House, Nairobi. Dr. Conil, a former Prime Minister of Haiti, was described as a friend of Kenya, with President Ruto pledging full support as he takes up his mandate. President Ruto said Kenya will work closely with the UN under the Development Partnership Forum to align development strategy with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, focusing on infrastructure expansion, climate resilience, and growth of the digital economy.
Yes. And so, I do want to share with you hand in hand. So the next few months of the government's priorities. So it's a real transition year for us. And it's a testimony to, of course, the incredible things.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And to northern Kenya, West Pokot Governor Simon Kachapin has warned of imminent legal action to halt illegal gold mining in the county. Governor has accused powerful interests of exploiting local resources while degrading the environment and displacing artisanal miners. Addressing the media, Kachapin said the community is growing frustrated and may seek justice through the courts if authorities fail to act. He revealed that the county received only 1,000 shillings in royalties despite extensive mining activities. The governor has also raised concerns over environmental distractions, including encroachment into protected areas and pollution of rivers with harmful chemicals. He urged the national government to intervene swiftly, warning that continued inaction could trigger community-led resistance.
Dhahabu imepatikana bila ruhusa ya national government, bila ruhusa ya county na wenyeji wananchi. Lakini hii imeendelea kwa muda mrefu, ambaye hata mimi imenikasirisha kwamba sisi tutaendelea namna gani kama county ama nchi if we can't streamline, if we can make well-structured mining activities in our own country.
And to Western region, where clinical officers in Bungoma County have ended their strike after signing a new agreement with the county government. Speaking after the signing led by the union's Deputy National Secretary Austin Odwor, the officers urged the county administration to honor the commitments made in the deal. County Secretary William Nasongo said it is the government's responsibility to ensure Bungoma residents receive proper health services.
A lot of things that we've agreed with here, and I can say that Bungoma is the first county confirm that they're going to implement the CBA. On top of just signing the CBA, we've done the agreement here. We just ask our members to go back to work, as will be directed by the branch secretary, who will issue a communication at what time members should go back to work. And it is good that no member will be victimized for having participated in this industrial action.
You stand strong against intimidation by fighting for your rights. Your CBA was signed. Your monetary effect has been secured. Your permanent and pensionable jobs are secured. And so is your quest to secure fair administrative action. Moving forward, we have agreed with the employer that we shall always have this conversation on the table.
We have looked at the issue of SRC circulars on increments, and we have met a pledge that provision will be met in the next financial year, that the areas which are pending, we are going to see that they are paid.
Having agreed to this level, it means we are towards saving a life. Clinical officers are very critical in our service delivery and also healthcare system, and we don't take for granted anything that is raised on that matter.
And Nandi County Commissioner Wilberforce Kilonzo has raised alarm over the rising cases of suicide among men in the county. He is calling on stakeholders to strengthen mental health awareness campaigns and provide urgent interventions. Speaking in Aldai during a Huduma Mashinani event, Kilonzo noted that depression, often fueled by domestic conflicts, is a major driver of the crisis. He urged religious leaders to openly address mental health issues and offer psychological support to congregants struggling with such challenges.
Visa vya watu kujitoa uhai hapa Nandi County vimeongezeka, na ni jambo la kusikitisha kwa sababu mambo mengine ambayo yanasababisha watu kujitoa uhai, mengi ya hayo ni shida za kijamii na shida za kifamilia. Na wengi wa wale ambao wanajitoa uhai ni wanaume. Kwa hivyo ningeomba katika mikutano ya pale vijijini, katika baraza, viongozi wa makanisa, tujaribu kuelimisha wananchi. Mtu akiwa na shida anapaswa kufanya nini? Njia moja ya kutatua shida ama msongo wa mawazo ni kueleza rafiki yako kile ambacho unapitia. Kama bibi anakuchapa, tafuta mzee wa rika yako, nenda umwambie bibi yangu siku hizi ananichapa.
All right, 13 minutes past 1 p.m. We are up for a short commercial break. When we will be back, so much more updates, so stay with us.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m.
Good morning.
You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza hii simu yako.
Hamna pesa. I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimewekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Ikikunyuma.
Oh my God. You left me.
Nitumie ni line. Uko nje kuna wifi.
Why? Hi-fi?
Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero umeka kwa beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas. No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in East and Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
This is a very serious place.
I see that. Sure.
In case you're joining us, this is TV47 at 1 p.m. Thank you for staying with us as we continue to inform you the latest at this hour. Now, companies dumping waste into the Athi River will be shut down and have their operating licenses permanently revoked by the government. According to the Environment Cabinet Secretary Deborah Baraza, the ministry has already begun closing down some farms in the Mlolongo area that have been discharging waste into the river and failing to meet the required standards for operation. Speaking after an impromptu inspection of 2 companies in collaboration with NEMA, Baraza noted that many farms have not complied with proper waste disposal measures, contributing significantly to the pollution of the Athi River. She added that industries around Mavoko are among the worst offenders, and it is now time for decisive action to protect the environment.
For too long, our rivers have borne the cost of industrial negligence and systemic failure. Today, we move far from acknowledgement to enforcement. I have directed the NEMA, that is National Environment Management Authority, to undertake immediate, coordinated and comprehensive inspections of all facilities discharging waste into our rivers and their tributaries. For any facilities that will be found to be non-compliant, they will face enforcement actions, which includes immediate closure where necessary. This is because of the generations to come. This is because of the marine species. This is because we need to ensure that our environment is clean, healthy and safe.
And the Cereal Growers Association has urged farmers in Lari Njoro sub-county to embrace agroforestry under the Jaza Miti initiative aimed at restoring degraded land and promoting fruit tree planting. Speaking during a tree planting exercise involving 50 local farmers and farm services centers, stakeholders emphasized the importance of integrating trees into farming systems. The initiative also supports the government's 15 billion tree strategy, which targets achieving 30% tree cover by 2032.
Na program hii ya agroforestry ama sasa hivi tumeingia na mambo na Jaza Miti iko almost all sub counties hapa Nakuru. So hii ni mradi ambayo tunataka kuelimisha wakulima, tuwashikilie wafike mahali alafu tukiona kwamba there is adoption, because tunataka wakulima wachukue ama waanze kufanya ukulima wa agroforestry, kupanda miti na chakula pamoja.
Sasa tuanze kupanda miti, Lala imepiduka. Sasa tunapata mvua kuliko vile kulikuwa nakaa mbeleni. Kulikuwa nakaa tunamaliza miaka 3 bila mvua.
Na tumeona matokeo, na pia najipea muda wa miaka 5 mabadiliko kamili yatapatikana.
So hii Jaza Miti inasaidia wakulima kuchagua ile miti wanapanda kwa maeneo ile wako. Ya pili inasaidia kurekodi ile miti tumepanda. Ya tatu pia kuna mahali ya kuregister nasari yako. Kwa mkulima ukiwa na nasari, unaweka miti zako hapa.
Right, away from that, stakeholders from the Food Policy Coalition have convened in Nairobi to launch a campaign promoting healthier diets and stronger consumer food safety. The initiative seeks to curb rising cases of non-communicable diseases linked to poor eating habits while pushing for better access to safe and nutritious food. For years, consumers say they have been denied the chance to make healthier choices. Now, stakeholders are calling for increased investment and stronger policy frameworks to close gaps at both local and international levels.
We have over 1 million children in this country overweight or obese. So this is a problem that is increasing, and not much intervention has been put to address overnutrition compared to what has been done over the years to address undernutrition. So that is why we are seeing this as an important issue that needs to be addressed at policy level.
Then that campaign is what is supposed to trigger the public to be able to have a conscience to think through, what bread am I getting? What juice am I buying? Have I checked whether it's high in sugar? Have I checked whether it's high in sodium? And that is what we are hoping that the breaking down of the message and flanking it with a campaign will then be able to help us move forward.
Every Kenyan has the right to clear, easy to understand information about the food they consume. We call on policy makers to fast track the adoption of front of pack warning labels. We also invite all Kenyans to join this call for a healthier food environment.
This is in progress, and we hope that this will be completed in the course of this year or early next year. And this will be a big, a big motivator for the aspect of healthy foods in our country.
And still here in the capital, transport across Eastlands was paralyzed Wednesday morning after PSV Sacco operators plying the Mwiki-Kayole route went on strike. The operators cited rising cases of violent extortion by unlicensed touts locally known as Kamagera, which they say have left one driver dead and others injured. Protesting crews highlighted a collapse in security, claiming organized groups forcefully demanded 20 shillings per passenger at every stage. Those who resist face violent attacks, with some operators alleging local leaders are complicit. Adding to the burden, drivers accused traffic police of rampant bribery, leaving them with little or no earnings despite high daily collection from stranded commuters. And in the world of sports, Bukayo Saka delivered a moment of pure brilliance as Arsenal booked their place in the UEFA Champions League
at 8:30 p.m.
Good morning. You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza hii simu yako.
Hamna pesa. I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hiyo inatuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Ikikunywa maji.
Oh my God. He left me. Nitumie ni line.
Uko nje kuna Wi-Fi.
Why? Hi-Fi? Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea. The cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tangulini kero umeka kwa beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
You won't entertain divas. No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time, and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
This is a very serious place.
I see that.
Surely. Hey, Nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
All right. right, that concludes TV47 at 1 with I, Sheilar Chelangat. More updates at 4 p.m. with me still. So see you then and enjoy the rest of your viewership.